Good afternoon, students. Till now, we completed our third unit, that is combinational circuits. So, in that, we already seen parallel adder, serial adder, encoders, decoders, multiplex, demultiplex, code converters, priority encoder, comparator, magnitude comparator, 2-bit magnitude comparator. All those we finished in our third unit, that is combinational circuits. So coming to our unit 4, fourth unit it is sequential circuits. So means sequential circuit means a bit more to combinational circuits. Both are same. The sequential circuit is also a combinational circuit with another element that is known as memory device. So the basic difference between sequential and combinational means whatever we can do by using combinational circuit, we can also do by using sequential circuit. So we can design encoders, decoders, multiplexers, anything we can design by using sequential circuits also. But the basic difference between combinational and sequential circuits are sequential circuit require memory device to store some bit of data. So now we have to know what it has to store and what is the need of storage in sequential circuits. So the definition for sequential circuit is it is also a combinational circuit by using another element that is known as memory device. So the elements of sequential circuits are input variables, output variables, combinational circuit and memory device. Input variables, output variables, combinational circuit and memory device. By removing this, what was this circuit? Combinational circuit. By adding this is known as, by adding this memory, this is known as sequential circuits. So this is the basic definition for sequential circuits. What we can do in combinational circuits, we can do everything by using sequential circuit. So there are sequential circuits. So now we want to know what is the difference between sequential circuits and combinational circuits. So combinational circuits ఉండగా ఎందుకు sequential circuits కి రావాల్సి వచ్చింది, what was the necessity, we have to know. And now we will see the classification of sequential circuits. Now we can see the differences between sequential circuit and combinational logic circuits. So see here, combinational logic circuit, sequential logic circuits. So in combinational logic circuit, the output depends only on present input. Means only on present input means see, this is the combinational circuits. These are the inputs A and this is B. So when we are having two inputs, what were our when we are having two inputs, there must be some output. So here in this combinational circuits, the output here only depends upon the applied input, whether maybe 0 or 1, whether maybe 1 or 0, don't care, either 0 either 1. So in combinational circuit, output totally depends upon input variables, right? But in sequential circuits, output depends upon present input and previous outputs. So this is the block diagram of combinational circuits. By adding a memory element or memory unit to this circuit, this is known as sequential circuit. See here, when we applied A and B input by using this combinational circuit, the output appeared here, and this output is connected to memory unit. Here it will store this output, and this stored output is again combining with the input. Means the output totally here depends upon present inputs and the past output which has been stored here. Right, the output depends upon present inputs, A and B inputs, and previous output. If my input is 0, 0, 0, 1, example, I am taking example. My output is 0. What is happening here? In first state, this is the first state. In first state, my output 0, 0, 0, 1, my output is 0. This 0 is storing here. In next state, if my outputs are 1, 1, 0, 0, again this previous state 0 is combining with these inputs. So now my output depends upon present inputs and previous outputs. So this is the basic difference between combinational circuits or sequential circuits. Combinational circuits output depends upon the present inputs, but in sequential circuits output depends upon present input and the previous output. First difference is that. Second one is it is easy to design because it is having only input variables, combinational circuit output variables. Harder to design, but sequential circuit is having input variables, combinational circuits, output variables, and the memory element. Next one is speed is high. Comparing with these combinational circuits, sequential circuit speed is low. Because why the speed is low means every time the output has to be stored here. Whenever the output has to be stored here, next state doesn't start. Right. For this purpose, speed is high. Here speed is low. Next one is memory is not required here. In this, memory is required. Which memory is required? Past output memory is required to store here. The output for this is parallel adder, and the example for this is parallel adder, and the example for this is serial adder. So these are the definitions for combinational and sequential circuits, and this is the difference for these two logic circuits. Right? Thank you.